Hello. So I'm watching Haley Fam. Quite random, but anyways. It is Sunday. It's currently like 4 o'clock, and I have been reading my book because I feel like I need to just talk about this series because it is amazing. I'm currently reading Vow of Thieves, if you did not know. I literally only have about like 40 or so pages left of this. Like, I am so near the end. I read the first one, Dance of Thieves, and now I'm reading the second one. And I just thought I'd vlog this experience of me reading the ending. I don't know why, I just thought it would be fun to do. This book, I think a couple of days ago, I literally was on about 150 pages and now I'm at like 430 pages almost. So it's kind of crazy. I read this so quickly, the ending of it. The first half took me quite a while to read, and then recently I've just read it so quickly, like the last bit of it. So yeah, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna just try and read the ending of this. The tension and everything is insane. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna read this and you're gonna get an update from me. So I'm watching Haley Fam, as you do. I like to put her on in the background, like whilst I read, but I actually think I'm gonna go on Spotify and I'm gonna choose some music. Just choose this random playlist that I found, but it's a Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves playlist, and I'm gonna just play this. So yeah. We are there. Yep. Chapter 62. Okay. Listen to Hosier currently. I also have some milk with chocolate raisins, so I just thought, why not? This what? I don't expect that. Yeah. I am literally so close to the end. I'm on page 456, and there are literally, actually maybe I shouldn't say things because spoilers, but oh my god. I read that so quickly, the ending. Like, I literally read that so... Oh my god. This series, 5-star reads, like, both of these books. So good. Like, I didn't think they should be able to do it as good in this one, but I actually think I prefer this one over this one. Such a good series. I recommend this to anyone who loves fantasy and who loves a bit of romance, but also it's not very romance heavy. There is a lot of the main plot, which is kind of like to do with like politics and stuff. Also, just like, look at these covers. Like, I'm gonna have these on my bookshelf now. Like, look at that. Such good books. I am so happy I read this series. It was so good. And Cassie and Jace, they have my heart. They are my new favorite fantasy couple over Jude and Carden, for sure. I love Jude and Carden, but yes, and Cassie grew on me because at the beginning of this book, she kind of annoyed me. I started reading it and I was kind of like, I didn't like her as a character, but her character, like her growth from until this book, it was amazing. And honestly, love these books, and I now get to choose a new book, and that's kind of scary because I definitely don't think anything's going to live up to these, but I don't know which one to read. So let's have a look at my bookshelf. I have decided to start Call Me By Your Name. I wasn't really sure which book to start, but this one is a really, really short one, and I've read a lot of long books recently, so it would be quite nice to read something that's a bit shorter. This is literally only like 250 pages, and the text is like pretty big, so I feel like this won't take me long to read, but it depends on how good this is. But I got this recently from a charity shop, and I love the film, so hopefully I like this book, but we shall give it a read and I'm gonna see what it's like. I'm reading Call Me By Your Name. I am currently 19 pages into the book. I don't really know how to feel about it thus far, but it seemed like a really easy read. Considering I'm already 19 pages into the book and I could probably read more of this, but there's no chapters, which kind of is upsetting me. I think there's different parts. I just saw it says part 2 and stuff, but it's not like different chapters. Obviously I've watched the film, so I feel like my understanding of this is going to be pretty easy. Thus far it's kind of just him talking about his admiration towards Oliver, which I always find their relationship kind of weird, I'm gonna be honest, because their age gap is kind of weird. But yes, I have Timothy Chalamet on the front of my book. Isn't that great? I'm gonna head to the library now. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog anything whilst I'm there, because this is more of a reading vlog rather than just like a general vlog, but we shall see. But I'm gonna head there now. Currently 1:30, and I have decided I am gonna start another book at the same time. I don't normally read 2 books at the same time, but I just really kind of was in the mood to start The Promised Neverland. This is the second one in the series. There's like 20 of them. I've read the first one, and this is just a manga, so it should be pretty like easy to read. And I'm taking a mini break from Call Me By Your Name. I'm currently on page 29 of this book. It's decent, but I need to get into it. It's obviously going to take me a bit of time to get into it, especially because it's like kind of a new genre to what I've been reading. I've been reading a lot of fantasy, and this is obviously, I don't even know what genre that you would classify this as, like it's just like literature basically. But yeah, so I'm gonna get on with The Promised Neverland and I will let you know how that is. Update. Apologies for like the reflection because I'm wearing my glasses, but I am currently reading The Promised Neverland. I am now page 110 into this book. It is a manga, so it is very easy to read. Like, I'm already well over halfway, and I probably will finish this within the next, like, I have less than 100 pages left. I'm probably going to finish this pretty soon, but this is amazing. I recommend, if anyone likes manga, to read this series. But yeah, that was just a little bit of an update. And then Call Me By Your Name, yeah, I'm still on page 29, but I am excited to read more of this. I just need to get into the rhythm of reading this because currently I'm just not really feeling it, but we shall see. That was just a bit of an update though. I'm gonna end this reading vlog here because I've read like two books. I finished off The Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, and then I also read The Promised Neverland, which is a manga, and obviously we've also started Call Me By Your Name, but I probably won't finish this in this vlog because realistically it's going to take me a bit of time to get into it. But both of these were amazing. Both, I'd say both 5-star reads. This manga series is amazing, and the anime of it is also amazing if you haven't watched it. But yeah, pretty much The Promised Neverland's just about this orphanage, and there's these three main characters, Norman, Ray, and Emma, and they discover something that's really, really dark about the orphanage, but I can't really say much more because it kind of give away. And it was very good. I read this literally in 2 days. And then this book, you already know my opinions on this book. This book was amazing. But the first book is basically about Cassie and Jace. She is part of the Queen's Guard, and she is going to try and find this traitor, and take the traitor back to the kingdom that she's part of. She ends up meeting Jace in the process, and Jace is there's a name for it, but he's like the leader of this place called Tor's Watch, and they kind of have a little like incident. They kind of have forced proximity and stuff, but it's a very, very good duology, and I recommend it to anyone. But yeah, so that kind of concludes this reading vlog. I never really do outros, but I hope you enjoyed. And let me know what book that you guys are currently reading, and if you have any recommendations. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.